In the world of oystering, I'm world champion, Guinness Book of World Records oyster shucker. And part of that is always attributed to what I opinion is the tool. You want to get yourself a good oyster knife because it's easier to open up and safer for you to open up an oyster like that as it is. If you're shucking oysters at home, you don't have to have the fancy glove because they're expensive. You can just use your mom's favorite tea towel, because you know how she loves it when you use her favorite tea towel. So when you're shucking with the cloth, you want to fold it up about 8 times. Keep the cloth wet so it doesn't slip on the surface. And once you folded it up into a nice square, open it up, creates a little envelope, and you wrap that oyster over so that your hand is well covered. And you can hold on to that oyster so it doesn't wiggle around. You want the hinge exposed, so it's just pointing out right there, and it's cup side down, flat side up. So you insert your blade into the hinge right here. And you give it a little wiggle and set that blade till it doesn't want to go any further. Quarter turn will open that up. Once that hinge is broken, you can remove the shell so you can better grab the top shell. Pry that hinge right up there so you can see where it's attached and just lightly scrape along the top shell there so that releases the top. Now you want to turn the oyster, and you're looking for any grit. There's a little bit of grit in the hinge there. Sometimes you'll see new shell growth down here. That's how the oyster grows, or a little chunk of shell. This is the muscle right here that you have to scrape underneath, and it's just a hard scrape on the shell to release that, and it's loose and ready to go.
It's a good looking oyster.
It's a very fine looking oyster. When you're done doing 100 or so oysters, the oyster cloth will be a little bit dirty. Don't put it in your linen, in the laundry with your undies or anything like that. So wash it separate, just rinse it off and hang it off in the garage, something like that. It'll dry off that easier that way.